1944, Double Indemnity made its mark in American cinema, directed by the renowned Billy Wilder, and co-written with Raymond Chandler. The film features a talented cast including Fred MacMurray, Barbara Stanwyck, and Edward G. Robinson. The story revolves around Walter Neff, an insurance salesman who leads a monotonous life until he meets Phyllis Diedrichson, a seductive woman with a chilling plan to murder her husband for the insurance money. As the two embark on their sinister scheme, they soon realize that things are not as simple as they initially thought. When Neff's boss, Barton Keyes, starts investigating the case, the plot thickens, and the duo's plan begins to unravel. The movie faced numerous challenges, from objections to its content to tensions between the screenwriters and actors. However, when it was finally released, it became a classic film noir masterpiece, leaving a lasting impact on Hollywood history.
He just sat there with his head on the steering wheel of the motor still running. And I thought,
Double Indemnity, a 1944 film noir, is based on James M. Cain's novella of the same name. The story was inspired by a real-life crime that took place in 1927 involving Ruth Snyder and Judd Gray. Cain had attended the trial of these two individuals, which provided the basis for his novel. Ruth Snyder, a married woman, was having an affair with Judd Gray, a corset salesman. Seeking to escape her unhappy marriage, Snyder persuaded Gray to kill her husband after taking out a large insurance policy on him. The murder was carried out in a brutal manner, with Snyder and Gray using a lead pipe and strangling cord to kill the husband. The crime was particularly heinous, and the trial that followed attracted a great deal of media attention. The most famous news photo of the 1920s emerged from the trial, a picture of Snyder's execution in the electric chair. This image became a symbol of the consequences of crime and the harshness of justice. Double Indemnity brings this true story to life on the silver screen, with Barbara Stanwyck playing the role of Phyllis Diedrichson, the character based on Ruth Snyder, and Fred MacMurray playing Walter Neff, the character based on Judd Gray. The film is a classic example of the film noir genre, with its dark and moody visual style, and its exploration of themes such as crime, betrayal, and moral corruption. The movie is a faithful adaptation of Cain's novella, capturing the essence of the story and its characters. The film's script, co-written by Billy Wilder and Raymond Chandler, is sharp and witty, with memorable dialogue that crackles with energy and tension. The film's visual style, with its high-contrast lighting and shadowy cinematography, adds to the sense of foreboding and danger that permeates the story. Double Indemnity is a masterclass in film noir, a genre that explores the darker side of human nature and the consequences of our actions. The film's exploration of themes such as greed, lust, and betrayal is as relevant today as it was when the film was first released. The movie is a testament to the power of storytelling and to the ability of film to capture the complexity and depth of the human experience. In conclusion, Double Indemnity is a classic film noir that is based on a true story of crime and betrayal. The film's exploration of themes such as greed, lust, and betrayal is as relevant today as it was when the film was first released. The movie is a testament to the power of storytelling and to the ability of film to capture the complexity and depth of the human experience.
Double Indemnity. You were pretty good in there for a while, Keyes. You said it wasn't an accident.
Double Indemnity, a classic film noir from 1944, was not without its share of behind-the-scenes drama. The movie's screenwriter, Raymond Chandler, and director, Billy Wilder, had a tumultuous relationship during production. Chandler, known for his hard-boiled detective novels, was brought in to collaborate with Wilder on the screenplay. However, the two creative minds clashed frequently, leading to personal conflicts on set. Chandler, who was not used to working with others, often found himself at odds with Wilder's vision for the film. The tension between the two reached a boiling point when Chandler threatened to resign from the production. Wilder, recognizing the value of Chandler's contributions to the film, was faced with a difficult decision. In a rare instance of a producer or director conceding to a screenwriter, Wilder apologized to Chandler. This apology marked a turning point in their relationship, and the two were able to work together to complete the film. Double Indemnity went on to become a critical and commercial success, earning 7 Academy Award nominations. Despite their personal conflicts, Chandler and Wilder's collaboration on Double Indemnity resulted in a classic film noir that continues to captivate audiences today. The film's sharp dialogue, memorable characters, and gripping storyline are a testament to the talent and vision of both men. In the end, Wilder's apology allowed them to put their differences aside and create a true masterpiece of the genre. The film's enduring popularity is a testament to the power of collaboration and the ability of two artists to overcome their personal struggles for the sake of their craft.
Yes, some of them are phonies, and I know which ones. How do I know? Because my little man tells me.
In the initial stages of creating Double Indemnity, director Billy Wilder and screenwriter Raymond Chandler had planned to maintain a significant portion of the original dialogue from James M. Cain's novel. However, as they began to adapt the book for the screen, they realized that the dialogue wouldn't translate well to the movie format. To confirm their suspicions, Wilder decided to conduct a screen test using contract players to read passages from the original dialogue. The results proved Chandler right, as the dialogue failed to resonate with the audience in the way it had on the page. This realization marked a turning point in the development of Double Indemnity, leading Wilder and Chandler to rework the dialogue and create a script that would better suit the needs of the film. The final product was a classic film noir that has endured as a beloved piece of cinema history.
Warm day, Mr. Keyes?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Norton, but I didn't know this was formal.
Sit down, gentlemen. Thank you. Any new developments?
Edward G. Robinson, known for his leading roles, initially had reservations about joining Double Indemnity due to being relegated to the third lead. However, he agreed to sign on when he realized that he would be receiving the same payment as the top stars for less work. This payment parity allowed Robinson to accept the role with a more positive outlook. In the movie, there's a notable oversight concerning Fred MacMurray's character, Walter Neff. In the first scene where Walter kisses Phyllis, played by Barbara Stanwyck, he is still wearing his wedding ring. This detail went unnoticed until post-production, which can be distracting for observant viewers. Despite this minor oversight, Double Indemnity remains a classic film noir, renowned for its gripping storyline and exceptional performances. The movie showcases the complexities of human nature and the consequences of one's actions, making it a captivating and enduring piece of cinema.
It all goes to that daughter of his. That Lola.
Nothing for you at all, huh?
No, and
In the 1944 film Double Indemnity, Barbara Stanwyck's character, Phyllis Dietrichson, is known for her striking blonde wig. Interestingly, this wig was not Stanwyck's idea, but rather that of the film's director, Billy Wilder. Wilder later revealed that the wig's poor appearance was intentional, adding to the character's manipulative and deceitful nature. Initially, Stanwyck's character was named Walter Ness, but this was changed to Walter Neff to avoid legal issues with a real insurance salesman in Beverly Hills who shared the same name. The character's gender change was also significant, as it added a layer of complexity to the plot and allowed for a deeper exploration of the themes of desire, greed, and manipulation. The use of the blonde wig and the character's name change were both deliberate choices made by Wilder to enhance the story and create a more intriguing and memorable character. The poor appearance of the wig added to Phyllis's allure, making her seem both glamorous and slightly unhinged, while the name change added an element of mystery and intrigue to the plot. In the end, these choices paid off, as Double Indemnity is now considered a classic film noir and one of the most influential movies of its time. The film's exploration of dark themes and its complex characters continue to resonate with audiences today, making it a true testament to the power of cinema.
The janitor did. Seems you leaked a little.
In James M. Cain's original novel, the character's name is Walter Huff, but in the movie Double Indemnity, it was changed to Walter Neff, played by Fred MacMurray. The film, directed by Billy Wilder, follows the story of Neff, an insurance salesman who falls for the seductive Phyllis Dietrichson, portrayed by Barbara Stanwyck. Together, they hatch a plan to kill Phyllis's husband and collect on a double indemnity insurance policy. An alternate ending was shot for Double Indemnity where Neff was caught and executed, but Wilder opted for a more poignant ending. In the final version, Neff meets his demise in his office, confessing his crimes into a dictaphone. This decision adds a layer of tragic romance to the story, emphasizing the doomed fate of the two lovers. Phyllis's ankle bracelet in Double Indemnity is a symbol of her availability to other men. The bracelet, which she wears throughout the film, suggests that she is open to romantic advances and is not committed to her husband. It also serves as a visual cue for the audience, hinting at her promiscuous nature and her role in the plot to kill her husband. The movie Double Indemnity is a classic example of film noir, with its dark themes, cynical dialogue, and morally ambiguous characters. The film's exploration of desire, greed, and betrayal continues to resonate with audiences today, making it a timeless piece of cinema.
Just like I remembered what you had told me, Keys. About that trolley car ride.
In 1944, Double Indemnity was a groundbreaking movie that caught the attention of many. During this time, the United States was deeply engaged in World War II, and strict wartime food rationing was in effect. This scarcity even reached the movie sets, causing a unique situation for the production of Double Indemnity. To prevent crew members from taking food, Paramount studio executives had to take stringent measures. They stationed policemen on set to ensure that the rations were used only for the production of the movie. This uncommon sight of law enforcement officers on a film set was a testament to the challenging times the nation was going through. Interestingly, Paramount Pictures decided to make the most of this unusual circumstance and used it as a promotional opportunity. They released publicity, stills showing 4 policemen in the store with the 2 stars of the movie, Barbara Stanwyck and Fred McMurray. These images highlighted the wartime setting and emphasized the importance of rationing during those difficult years. The movie itself was a film noir masterpiece, featuring a captivating storyline and exceptional performances by its leads. However, the behind-the-scenes anecdote about wartime rationing and the presence of policemen on set added another layer of intrigue to this classic film's history.
I didn't get the money and I didn't get the woman.
Double Indemnity, a movie released in 1944, is a significant piece of film noir history. This classic crime drama, directed by Billy Wilder, tells the story of an insurance salesman, Walter Neff, who gets caught up in a deadly scheme with a seductive housewife, Phyllis Dietrichson. Set in the 1930s, the film explores themes of greed, betrayal, and moral corruption. It's known for its snappy dialogue, shadowy cinematography, and compelling performances by Barbara Stanwyck and Fred McMurray. Double Indemnity was groundbreaking for its time, pushing boundaries with its dark subject matter and unconventional characters. The film's success helped establish the film noir genre, paving the way for future classics like The Big Sleep and Chinatown. Despite being over 75 years old, this movie remains relevant and engaging. Its exploration of human nature and desire continues to resonate with audiences today. If you're a fan of classic films or just looking for a gripping story, Double Indemnity is definitely worth a watch.
Do you know who that nurse was?
No, who?
Phyllis. I tried to tell my father, but I was just...
In 1943, director Billy Wilder and producer Joseph Sistrom began the search for the perfect cast to bring James M. Cain's novel Double Indemnity to life. The story of a deadly love affair and insurance fraud required not only talented actors, but also a sizzling chemistry between them. For the role of Phyllis Dietrichson, the cunning and manipulative femme fatale, Wilder wanted a striking actress who could also portray vulnerability. He turned to Barbara Stanwyck, known for her strong performances in films like Ball of Fire and The Lady Eve. Stanwyck, despite being initially hesitant about playing a villainous character, accepted the role after reading the script. The character of Walter Neff, an insurance salesman drawn into Phyllis's web, required an actor who could balance charm and ruthlessness. Fred McMurray, a popular leading man known for his roles in comedies and romantic films, was chosen for the part. McMurray had reservations about playing a morally ambiguous character, but was ultimately convinced by Wilder's persistence and the promise of a compelling story. To play Barton Keyes, the tenacious claims adjuster who investigates the suspicious insurance claim, Wilder cast Edward G. Robinson. Robinson, a seasoned actor with a reputation for playing tough guys, brought depth and nuance to the role of the dogged investigator. The chemistry between Stanwyck and McMurray was crucial for the film's success. Wilder arranged a meeting between the two actors to test their on-screen compatibility. The sparks flew instantly, and Wilder knew he had found his leads. Throughout the filming, Wilder fostered an atmosphere of trust and collaboration, allowing the actors to explore their characters and improvise during scenes. This approach resulted in a powerful and memorable film, lauded for its performances and sharp dialogue. In the end, the casting of Double Indemnity proved to be a masterstroke, with each actor delivering a captivating performance that elevated the material and solidified the film's status as a classic of film noir.
Broken back.
It's bad.
It's got me jittery just thinking about it. Suppose something like that happened to my...
The 1944 film noir, Double Indemnity, bears the distinct vision of its director, Billy Wilder, known for his mastery of various genres, Wilder's approach to this project was marked by a blend of hard-boiled realism and dark humor. Wilder was influenced by the German Expressionist movement, which is evident in Double Indemnity's striking visual style. The film's high-contrast lighting, unbalanced compositions, and dramatic shadows create a sense of unease and tension. Collaboration was key to Wilder's directorial vision. He worked closely with cinematographer John Seitz to achieve the film's distinctive look. The use of wide-angle lenses and innovative camera angles added to the film's claustrophobic atmosphere. Wilder's collaboration with the cast was equally important. He encouraged actors Barbara Stanwyck and Fred MacMurray to bring their own interpretations to their characters, Phyllis Dietrichson and Walter Neff. Wilder's direction pushed Stanwyck to deliver one of her most chilling performances, while MacMurray's portrayal of Neff balanced charm and ruthlessness. The screenplay, co-written by Wilder and Raymond Chandler, is another testament to Wilder's vision. The dialogue is sharp and witty, filled with double entendres and dark humor. The characters are morally ambiguous, and the plot is a complex web of deceit and betrayal. In bringing Double Indemnity to life, Wilder created a film that is not only a classic of the film noir genre, but also a reflection of his unique directorial vision. His approach to storytelling, characterized by visual flair and biting wit, set a standard for filmmaking that continues to resonate today.
That's the setup, isn't it?
Is there anything wrong with it?
No, I think it's lovely. Then if some dark, wet night that crown block did fall on him.
Double Indemnity, a 1944 film noir classic, was shot primarily in the studios of Paramount Pictures. The set design played a crucial role in creating the dark and suspenseful atmosphere essential to the movie genre. The art directors, Hal Pereira and Walter H. Tyler, crafted a myriad of sets, including the interiors of the Dietrichson residence, the insurance office where Walter Neff works, and the Lompoc Railroad Tunnel. The Dietrichson residence, designed to resemble a Spanish colonial-style home, featured a labyrinthine layout, contributing to the sense of entrapment and confusion experienced by the characters. To achieve this, the art directors employed forced perspective and optical illusions, making the house appear larger and more convoluted than it was in reality. In contrast to the elaborate indoor sets, the film's exterior scenes were minimalist. The production team opted to film on location in the sun-drenched streets of Los Angeles, using the stark contrast between the bright, sunny exteriors and the shadowy, dim interiors to heighten the film's dramatic tension. One of the most notable logistical challenges faced during the production of Double Indemnity was filming the car scenes. To capture the smooth, uninterrupted motion of the vehicles, the production team employed a technique called undercranking, where the camera was run at a slower speed than the projector. This created the illusion of high-speed motion when played back at the standard frame rate. Additionally, the film's innovative use of voice-over narration, spoken by the character Walter Neff, played a significant role in shaping the storytelling. This technique, known as first-person narrative, allowed the audience to gain insight into Neff's thoughts and emotions, enhancing the film's emotional depth and complexity. Despite the challenges posed by the set design, locations, and innovative filming techniques, the production team of Double Indemnity managed to create a timeless masterpiece that continues to captivate audiences today.
Congratulations.
Thanks. How'd you like a cheap drink?
How would you like a $50 cut to salary?
Well, half an hour.
Double Indemnity, a 1944 film noir, is known for its gripping narrative and atmospheric music. The score and soundtrack were the work of composers Miklos Raza and Cyril J. Mockridge. Raza, born on April 18, 1907, in Budapest, Hungary, was an accomplished composer known for his work in film and classical music. He brought a unique style to Double Indemnity, using a musical theme to represent the character of Phyllis Dietrichson, played by Barbara Stanwyck. This motif, dark and haunting, perfectly complements the film's tense and suspenseful atmosphere. Mockridge, born on August 22, 1896, in Sydney, Australia, was a versatile composer who worked on over 300 films. For Double Indemnity, he composed the film's source music, including the Mexican folk song El Mariachi, which sets the scene for a critical plot point. The music in Double Indemnity serves to heighten the emotional tension and narrative arc. The score underscores the characters' motivations and actions, providing a deeper understanding of their psyches. The use of leitmotifs, or recurring musical themes, associates specific characters or ideas with particular musical phrases, enhancing the film's cohesion and emotional resonance. in creating the score. Raza and Mockridge worked closely with director Billy Wilder. Wilder's vision for the film, combined with the composer's musical prowess, resulted in a soundtrack that has left an indelible mark on the history of film music. The music's ability to complement the narrative and emotional tone of Double Indemnity is a testament to the power of music in storytelling.
It all began last May.
One of the most iconic scenes in the 1944 film Double Indemnity is the confrontation scene between Walter Neff, played by Fred MacMurray, and Phyllis Dietrichson, portrayed by Barbara Stanwyck. The scene takes place in Phyllis's home, and it's a masterclass in tension building and acting. The direction by Billy Wilder is exceptional. He uses low-key lighting and high contrast to create a dark and ominous atmosphere. The camera is often positioned at a low angle, looking up at the characters, emphasizing their power and control in the scene. Wilder also employs a subtle but effective use of shadows, which adds to the sense of danger and uncertainty. MacMurray's performance is outstanding. He portrays Walter as a man who is in way over his head, but he still tries to maintain his cool and confidence. His delivery of the lines is natural and understated, making the character more relatable and human. Stanwyck is equally impressive as Phyllis. She plays the character as a seductive and manipulative woman who is always in control. Her performance is nuanced and layered, and she is able to convey Phyllis's inner turmoil and vulnerability despite her icy exterior. The cinematography by John Seitz is also noteworthy. He uses a lot of close-ups and medium shots to capture the characters' expressions and body language. The camera often lingers on their faces, highlighting their emotions and reactions. The use of shadows and lighting adds to the overall mood and tone of the scene. The impact of this scene on the audience is significant. It's a pivotal moment in the film, and it sets the stage for the events that follow. The tension between Walter and Phyllis is palpable, and the audience is left on the edge of their seats, wondering what will happen next. In an interview, Wilder said, "I wanted to create a scene that would leave the audience breathless. I think we achieved that with the confrontation scene between Walter and Phyllis." MacMurray also commented on the scene, saying, "It was a challenge to play Walter in that scene. He's a man who is in deep trouble, but he still tries to maintain his composure. It was a delicate balance, and I'm glad it worked out." Stanwyck added, "The confrontation scene was one of my favorites to shoot. Phyllis is a complex character, and I enjoyed playing her in that moment." Overall, the confrontation scene in Double Indemnity is a perfect example of excellent direction, performance, and cinematography. It's a scene that has left a lasting impact on audiences and has become one of the most iconic moments in film history.
You mean you want him to have the policy without him knowing it? That means without the insurance company knowing that he doesn't know it. That's the setup, isn't it?
Double Indemnity, a 1944 film noir, left a significant cultural and social impact. Starring Barbara Stanwyck and Fred MacMurray, the movie resonated with audiences due to its bold portrayal of a femme fatale, a character that challenged traditional gender norms. The film's intricate plot, centered around an insurance fraud scheme, was a novel concept at the time, contributing to its allure. The movie also influenced pop culture, particularly the film noir genre. Its visual style, characterized by low-key lighting and dramatic shadows, became a signature aesthetic in this genre. The film's iconic dialogue, filled with cynical humor and sharp wit, further solidified its influence. Double Indemnity sparked discussions on relevant social themes, including the role of women in society and the concept of the American dream. The film's protagonist, Phyllis Dietrichson, subverted expectations of femininity and maternal instinct, presenting a complex and morally ambiguous character. Furthermore, the film critiqued the American dream, suggesting that the pursuit of wealth and success can lead to moral corruption. In essence, Double Indemnity's cultural and social impact lies in its subversion of traditional norms and its exploration of complex themes. Its influence on pop culture and its contribution to discussions on relevant social issues continue to be felt today.
To a guy who sleeps in the same bed with 4 rattlesnakes. Walter, I've had 26 years of this, and let me tell you, I'm getting...
And you loved it.
Double Indemnity, released in 1944, was a groundbreaking film noir directed by Billy Wilder and based on a novella by James M. Cain. The movie received widespread critical acclaim for its bold and innovative storytelling. The New York Times critic, Bosley Crowther, praised the film as a masterpiece of the film noir genre and commended the superb performances of the lead actors, Barbara Stanwyck and Fred MacMurray. Similarly, Variety magazine hailed Double Indemnity as a brilliant and ruthless study of avarice, lust, and murder, and highlighted the tight and forceful direction of Wilder. Audiences were also captivated by the film's dark and suspenseful atmosphere, with many praising the sharp and witty dialogue. The film's memorable one-liners, such as "I was thinking your husband wouldn't mind a little accident," and "We're both rotten," have become iconic in the annals of film noir. Double Indemnity received 7 Academy Award nominations, including for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actress, and Best Screenplay. Although it did not win in any of these categories, the film's numerous nominations were a testament to its impact and influence on the film industry. The accolades received by Double Indemnity were a significant achievement for all involved, particularly for director Billy Wilder. The film established Wilder as a leading director in Hollywood and paved the way for his subsequent successes, including Sunset Boulevard and Some Like It Hot. The film's critical and commercial success also helped to solidify the film noir genre as a popular and enduring style of filmmaking. Double Indemnity's influence can still be seen in contemporary films and television shows that explore themes of crime, corruption, and moral ambiguity. In conclusion, Double Indemnity's critical reception and awards are a reflection of the film's enduring impact and influence on the film industry. The film's bold and innovative storytelling, memorable performances, and sharp dialogue have left a lasting mark on the world of cinema.
I suppose I get the big speech.
In the heat of 1944, the set of Double Indemnity was buzzing with tension and creativity. The film, directed by the legendary Billy Wilder, brought together a talented cast and crew who would leave a lasting impact on Hollywood. Barbara Stanwyck, known for her intense dedication to her roles, transformed herself into the cunning and manipulative Phyllis Dietrichson. To prepare, she spent hours studying the mannerisms of a real-life female criminal, even wearing an ankle bracelet to mimic the woman's gait. Co-star Fred MacMurray, playing the role of Walter Neff, was initially hesitant about taking on such a dark character. However, Wilder's persuasive direction and Stanwyck's compelling performance convinced him to fully embrace the role, resulting in a career-defining performance. Behind the scenes, the relationship between Wilder and co-screenwriter Raymond Chandler was famously contentious. Their clashing personalities led to heated arguments, but also fueled their creative process. One notable incident involved Chandler storming off the set after a disagreement, only to return the next day with a revised script that would become one of the film's most memorable scenes. Despite the challenges, Double Indemnity became a groundbreaking film, solidifying Wilder's status as a masterful director and introducing a new genre of film noir to audiences. The film's enduring legacy continues to captivate viewers, offering a glimpse into the complex world of human nature and the darker side of the American dream.
Without reservation.
Double Indemnity, a 1944 film noir, has left an indelible mark on the world of cinema. Its innovative storytelling and groundbreaking techniques continue to resonate in modern filmmaking. Directed by Billy Wilder, this movie pioneered the genre of film noir, characterized by its cynical and dark themes. Double Indemnity's intricate plot and complex characters paved the way for future films in this genre, including The Big Sleep and Chinatown. The film's influence extends beyond film noir. Its unforgettable characters, like the manipulative Phyllis Dietrichson played by Barbara Stanwyck, have inspired countless anti-heroines in subsequent films and television shows. The dynamic between Stanwyck and co-star Fred MacMurray as the insurance salesman turned murderer Walter Neff set a new standard for on-screen chemistry. Moreover, Double Indemnity's innovative use of voice-over narration, a technique rarely used before its time, has since become a staple in storytelling. This technique was adopted in many films, including Sunset Boulevard and Fight Club. The film's impact is also evident in the realm of visual arts. Its striking cinematography, filled with dramatic shadows and high contrast lighting, has inspired numerous photographers and cinematographers. In addition, Double Indemnity's exploration of themes such as greed, desire, and moral corruption continues to intrigue filmmakers and audiences alike. Its enduring legacy is a testament to its timeless appeal and its profound influence on the art of filmmaking.
So he doesn't get pushed around too much.
Did Double Indemnity leave a lasting impression on you? Released in 1944, This film noir classic directed by Billy Wilder continues to captivate audiences. We'd love to hear about your personal experiences and how this movie has influenced your perspective on cinema. Perhaps you were enthralled by the gripping story of insurance salesman Walter Neff, played by Fred MacMurray, and his ill-fated love affair with Phyllis Dietrichson, portrayed by Barbara Stanwyck. Or maybe the film's groundbreaking cinematography and shadowy visual style left a mark on you. Whatever your connection to Double Indemnity, we'd love to hear from you. Share your memories, insights, and reflections in the comments below. Let's start a conversation and engage with each other on this cinematic masterpiece. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more explorations into the world of classic films. Together, let's celebrate the enduring impact of Double Indemnity and the world of cinema it helped shape.
It'll be the train, Walter, just the way you want it. Straight down the line.